All right, so we're gonna give you updates on the storm. This is the second video to the first video that we told you that we're preparing for a hurricane. And today is Monday the 23rd. It has been raining pretty much all day, and we're keeping an eye on it as long as we have power, so we can be connected to the internet to be able to look and watch. So hopefully the power stays with us so we can do that.
It won't.
It won't.
Usually just the rain is enough to knock it out, but so far so good. But when we first woke up, it was raining, and I checked the radar and realized we had a hurricane headed at us. They were talking about possibly Category 1 by the time it made landfall. A little bit ago I looked, and they had upgraded it to we were going to be hit by a Category 2 by the time it made landfall. Now it's up to a 3, so it's getting a little more serious than what it started out as this morning. So.
What time is it right now? What's it about?
2:30.
Okay, so it's 2:30 p.m. right now here in Mexico, and this is the update. So we are seeing that it's going up to Category 3. The wind has been picking up quite a bit, but it's also going down a little bit.
I was gonna say it's calm right now, but I mean not completely calm, but. A little bit ago, we had air just blowing through, and it was blowing rain in our front door.
We had to close the door.
Yeah.
So we can have it back
again,
open.
But nice and cool. It's been pretty hot here, and it's been a nice break from the heat.
It is nice.
This isn't exactly what we had in mind for the reasoning. But.
Yeah. Yep. So we will continue updating you, and we will be showing you outside. I'm going to show you here in a second what it looks like at the moment at 2:30 p.m. It's 3:30, I think now. 3:30 p.m.
And my phone.
We didn't check, but it's about an hour and a half after our last update that you just saw. And let's go ahead and open up the screen door. We're going to show you.
The wind's starting to pick up a little.
So if you can see, everything is kind of moving around pretty good. So it's not awful right now.
Not yet.
I don't know. It comes up, and then it kind of gets calm again, and then it comes back up, and then it gets calm again. But we are watching the radar, and what are we finding out?
They have changed our tidal surge. We were in the 3-foot range. Now we're in the 6-foot range tidal surge, and we're not much above sea level where we're at here. So we are probably going to lose power. It's flickering.
Which is why
at the moment.
Yeah. You can see that the lights are going on and off here.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh.
All right, it's back on. I just had to show you.
I think that'll be ending pretty soon. I think we'll be without power pretty soon, which means you won't get this video until after the storm's over.
Which is why I mentioned that in the last video. So, but, I don't know. We keep on hearing stories from people that have been in hurricanes, and
half of them are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It won't be that bad. And the other half are a little scarier. When it was just Category 1, we weren't that worried about it. I mean, and the storm surge was pretty low, and now it's been upgraded. It's currently at a Category 2, and they're forecasting a Category 3 when it makes landfall. So
yeah,
it's a little bigger than it was this morning when it started.
Yeah.
And we had no warning. I mean, it literally started forming early this morning.
All right, it's only been 15 more minutes. And let's check out the palm trees.
They're starting to get a little wind blown. They were more a little bit ago, which is why we decided to come video. So of course they slowed down. But every time the gusts pick up, they're a little more. They die down, and we go, oh, it's not here yet. And then next time they blow a lot harder.
All right, let's check them out here. I'm sure it'll get worse than that. Unfortunately.
It hasn't even started yet. I'm sure it'll get worse.
Oh. So, our neighbors...
Pretty cool looking on radar.
Our neighbors are hunkering down as well, so... I don't know.
I don't know. They're talking about the possibility of a 6-foot tidal flood, tidal surge. We're barely above sea level, so I am a little concerned about that. So,
yeah.
But we have a house above us. They're actually our landlords, so I guess worst case scenario, we'll be up there. Our walls are cement. Our whole building is concrete, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah.
Might end up at the neighbor's house if it really hits hard. So.
Yep. So, I don't know. All right. So there's a little update.
Allá en el puente era.
Yeah.
Puente.
All right, we came out to check on the weather.
In true Kansas fashion, you know, if there's a tornado approaching, you're on your front porch.
Yeah, you're
This
watching
time there's
it.
a hurricane, so
We're
let's come to
watching
the
it.
ocean.
So, look at that.
I'll have her show the video that I took just, 2 hours ago? It's way up from where it was before.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So-
The weather's kind of nice right now. It's nice and cool out. A little bit of rain. It's just sprinkling a little bit. The breeze is nice and cool.
Yep. Here, I'll show you all the way around what it looks like. So, because it's really pretty over here.
We should go swimming.
Go swimming. And right back over. So this area right here is flooded. There we are, back. it is 9:30.
Yeah. Almost.
About 9:30 p.m. And we went over to a friend's house. And well, we first went to the beach to check it out.
Because what else do you do during a hurricane? You go to the beach.
Yeah, so we went and checked it out, and
It really still hasn't hit here.
yeah, there are videos that will be coming unless I already posted it. But yeah, so we went there and we went to a friend's house and sat there and chatted for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
So-
it's been a while.
and now we're back home. So now we have a gas stove. So Nick is cooking quesadillas. And
Should probably don't need at this late hour, but I could use some munchies.
and I'm going to eat tamale. So, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, cold. So it's calm outside. It's calm. Here's the thing is lots and lots and lots of people have been praying for the hurricane to dissipate, to not come this way and everything. So yeah, the hurricane was planned to come to us this morning. It was we were like direct path of it. So it's very interesting. So we'll see. We're gonna try to get a good night's sleep and we'll see what it's like in the morning. But we'll keep updating you if there's anything different. Okay, so the hurricane took a different turn.
A very quick turn because the power went out before it ever got there. And when the power went out, it was set to be a Category 3 on our beach, basically directly on top of us. And then we waited and waited and waited, and it never showed up and never showed up and never showed up. And we woke up at 10:30 when the power came back on and checked on the track, and it had just turned northwest. So
It ended up dissipating though. So, but there's lots and lots of rain with it. And so therefore there's probably some flooding that's happening. So, but we are safe and sound, and yeah, it was nice to be able to finally have our electricity back on, but it was in the middle of the night while we were sleeping. So
pray for those up towards the state of Guerrero. I can't roll my R's, so that's wrong, but
yeah,
y'all know where I'm talking about. Acapulco region, they got devastated by a hurricane just a few years ago, and this one ended up crossing over the top of them, I think, when it was downgraded to a tropical storm. So, but keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and but
yeah,
the state of Oaxaca really dodged a pretty big portion of this storm. So
yeah. So, and thank you for thinking about us and for praying for us. So we appreciate it.
we know the prayers made the storm turn.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't know. There's people in our town that even people that aren't really believers, that believe that because the mission base is there, that their town is protected, and they say that a lot, I guess. And they said it yesterday. They said, "Don't worry, it'll turn. It won't hit us because the base is here."
Yeah.
We kind of laughed because it's headed in as a strong Category 2 or a low 3, and it was supposed to be a strong 3 by the time it hit us, and then it just turned and left. So
Yeah, we've never experienced a hurricane before, so we didn't know exactly how this was going to go. We've only dealt with tornadoes, and I've dealt with earthquakes. So, and he's kind of dealt with earthquakes that happen in Kansas.
Kansas earthquakes.
So, but I've dealt with California earthquakes. So, anyways, all right. Well, there you go. So we're good. We're great, and hope you're enjoying the videos. Bye.